This is a Wild Games Production podcast.
To the Palladin Megaverse podcast, Palladin Fantasy. I am DM Vince, and I'm not sitting with
Steven playing Seran Allward.
Geoff playing Victor Liam Brightwood.
David playing Gnomey.
Corey playing Nova.
Continuing along with our adventure, we have Rick, who is out right now, and Jakob, who had to leave. He wasn't feeling well, so his character is going to go, as he said, study the book again. So, whatever. You know, sometimes people have to leave. It happens. Corey, give me a recap.
All right. Previously, we... Wait, where did we leave off at?
God damn it.
Hold on. Okay, yeah. So we had one more branch of the dungeon to go down. We went down that one branch. We found statues. We fought statues. That's where we ended. Okay, we just beat the statues. That's where it starts. All right, so we just beat the statues. We found an arena with nothing in it. There was a chair. I sat in the chair. The chair was a 3D virtual reality chair that let me see the entire dungeon.
They give you a 3D model.
Yes, it gave me a 3D model. I could zoom and enhance and all the fun stuff. And we saw a black robe man running out of the dungeon. We ran out after him. Did not catch him because Vince sucks. And then we went back to the town.
2 steps ahead of you.
I know. We went back to the town. Shep talked with the master. We talked with Master Leopold Grant. Also, he failed to reveal some very important stuff to us, but we don't know that. Son of a bitch. We warned Leopold about the cult members in the town, and we told him that we were going to try to rescue the children at the underground base, which is nearby, apparently under an oak tree that Shep did not tell us about, but Leopold did, thankfully. And, oh yes, we sold most of the loot. We got a lot of money. We're rich bastards now. And everybody got healed. We talked to the female Rue. No? Okay. Everybody's healed. We got boots that hopefully Shep is going to give to our scout.
He didn't.
Well, he can't do that right now.
Yeah,
that's true. And yeah, I was about to ask a question, but can I ask that question, Vince, or is that?
Well, basically, yeah, you can ask that question. Shep basically took the boots, and we'll just say he was like, "We need to give this to our scout," and he took off.
Yeah, he's gone.
All right, take your 25 experience to make up for the negative 40 something that you lost the last time.
Actually, it was I think negative 90, but
okay,
thank you.
So
all right, negative 90 it is.
Negative 90 it is, right, Geoff? Right.
Okay. So, oh yes, not Rupert. Sorry, I got that name on my brain. Rue, do you know anything about a flesh-consuming demon that possesses people?
She looks at you and says, let me give her a roll to see if she actually knows or not. She looks at you and says, I think I may have heard of something, but I have to look through some books. Why do you ask?
He may have been released and is free in the town.
He was released, and he may be in the town.
She
yeah.
Looks over to Seran. I see. And how do you know this for a fact? Were you the one that broke the mirror? No.
I know.
Specifically staring at Nova.
Yeah.
Did you?
No, I accidentally released him. I will confess to that.
So you accidentally... How did you accidentally release him?
I broke a mirror that apparently was keeping him locked up in a chalice somehow.
When you say that, she looks at you like kind of like someone looking through you because they're thinking. And she's like, oh, I think I'm... All right, give me a few hours and I have to look through a couple books.
All right. Any info you'd have would be very helpful. Thank you.
Oh yes. I have to look through. And she just says, "Now get out. I need to look." Is there any other questions?
I think that's it. Seran, do you have any questions?
No.
Thank you for your time.
She shuts the door.
We leave. Yeah, the door's shut, the blinds close, the lights go off, everything.
Wow, that's a little dramatic, Corey.
That's what
The
you said
open
last
sign turns
time.
off.
Yeah, that's what you said last time. All right, so we head back down to the party.
Should we speak with the guild leader about the possible cultists?
Yes, we really should. Yeah, we should. The guild leader should know. But let's go do that.
Worst case scenario, the guild leader is a cultist, sets us up for an ambush, and then we just slay them.
That was a thought that occurred to me too. But I mean, this one, what choice do we have?
God, Rupert screws you all in one adventure, and you like all paranoid, and he was such a good guy to you guys.
But yes, let's go speak with the guild leader. Guild leader, what's the guild leader's name? I
Look at
totally forgot.
David can't stop laughing.
I have it. It is no.
Attend to
Alora is the guild representative. Is that who we've been speaking with?
Yeah,
Alora.
Yeah.
Laura,
But
Laura,
we need to
Laura. Depends on how you want to say it, but spelled the same way. Yeah.
Laura, we've been speaking with her, but I don't think we've actually spoken to the guild leader.
She basically is the person. I mean, the person other than her would be Master Grant. So
We've already spoken with him, and if he's a cult member, well,
He already knows.
then you're fucked. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like he was the dude in the black robe. He already knows everything. So
I mean, you saw a black robe hanging on. Okay.
yeah, the one he was stuffing under the mattress there. Yes. So yes, we talked to Alora. You want to role play this, or should we just info dump it?
No, I mean, if you want, you don't have to always role play it unless you just want.
Okay. We just go tell her the same thing we told Grant and the mage.
She looks at you and she really doesn't know what to say for the situation. She's taken aback pretty much.
Just be careful. There are
What
cult
are these-
members in this town.
What sign should I look for? I mean, how do I know? What
Well,
if you're a cult member?
They wear purple
gonna
and
say-
silver robes.
No, black robes. They all have black robes, and didn't they have a symbol we saw everywhere?
That was the archway.
In
I
the
doubt
archway.
they'll be wearing the robes out in public.
I doubt they will too. However, they have to meet somewhere, and I'm going to guess they meet somewhere late at night. So, do you know anybody who sneaks off late at night? I mean, I know that's a weird question, but
Lots of people in this place sneak out late at night.
It's a venturer guild, so yeah.
yeah, I mean, like, there's not much you can do. Just be aware, I guess. That's all.
Instill proper paranoia amongst the masses.
True.
Isn't that what you're
Yeah.
doing?
Who, me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Corey's gonna.
I
Be
didn't
Will
tell her
Weston
to
now.
tell anybody. It's like I didn't tell her to tell anybody, but it's just I just wanted to inform her to be on the
Oh,
lookout
she
for
already
any
sent it on a
suspicious behavior.
pigeon, and it's all out.
No, she did. I'm keeping it mums. Just be like, if anyone seems off, if anybody seems like they want to eat somebody's flesh, just let us know.
Wait, what?
Don't worry about it. Just
Now
Yeah.
she looks a little pale because you said somebody eating flesh.
just
There
Be
were
on the
two
look-
things we found at the temple we went to. One
yeah.
is information regarding this cult, which has infiltrated your town, according to the diary we found there. And the other was a demon that was trapped amongst the cultists, but has been freed.
Yes. So just be on the lookout for suspicious behavior in general. That's all.
I see.
All right.
Kind of gives you a okay. You info dumped on her a little too much, so
Giving her
You
a-
said we didn't role play, so it's like I assume we kind of gently gave it to her, and we didn't just say, "God damn it, Fitz, screw you." We didn't just let her have it all at once.
gave a proper guild report.
Yes.
No,
we
yeah,
go.
no, very, very, very well. Yeah, very well. I mean, she's just taken aback by everything. It's a lot of
No, it is
weird,
a lot to take in. Yeah.
weird information for a person that just, well, actually, really wouldn't be because she deals with all this bull crap anyway. But
Mhm.
it's still kind of weird to think that somebody's taking over people and eating them or whatever you told her.
It's flesh eating. He doesn't eat them. He has them eat others. It's very simple. Common, apparently. It's
Oh yeah, it's just common.
The huge, whatever.
And she's like, all right, I will keep an eye out for things. She says.
that's all we ask. But thank you.
Anything else?
No, we just wanted to make sure you were in the loop.
Thank you.
You on the know-how.
Have a good evening.
Bye.
Toodles.
Have a nada.
I have no idea what's going on.
I don't know
I
either.
have no idea either.
Yeah, no, I walk away as well. So, all right, we'll go back to the gnome and the lordly.
I figured we were there talking
Oh
there
yeah,
too
I
because we
guess you
were
guys
down
are there too. All right, so I guess we'll retire, go to bed, and wake up to a new adventure.
What
the next
what time of
day.
day is it?
Well, it would be the mid-afternoon at this point. So if you'd like to go to bed, Corey, by all means.
Oh, I didn't know it was midnight. I thought it was going to be later in the evening.
Well,
know.
we
You-
stated in the last one that when you got back that it was morning time, and it was kind of weird that Torvald was going to bed.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So
All right.
Shopping
Well,
episode.
I guess we should head out for the tree. Let's go get Shep and Torvald and head on our way.
fine.
I figured we're doing a shopping episode here. Or we're just buying
no,
all
we're
our
not doing a
stuff.
fucking shopping
No.
episode.
No,
I hate those episodes.
I'm afraid we need the TV to come on and tell us what to do, Vince.
All of a sudden, a reporter shows up. She says, "My name is Miranda Veracusta now." No. All right. No, fine. You guys are standing around, like, kind of scratching your head and, going, "What are we going to do now?" Because there's no, no missions, man. And
Lord Lee would be getting some armor, but yes.
I don't see anybody with a question mark over their head, so I don't know what to do.
well, those that had armor that were hit, remember your armor is damaged still, so you need to have it repaired.
I can repair my armor and my.
So luckily, all my hits went straight to my HP.
That's true.
Good for you, Steven. Damn it.
I'll just give you a list of things that Lord Lee's going to buy.
I just repair my armor.
Okay. So you spent a couple hours, we'll say, repairing things,
Eating
sharpening
dinner.
blades, things like that. The usual stuff that you do to prepare to go out the next day. It becomes evening time. They have an evening dinner that you guys sit down for. There's some minor entertainment of music. And all of a sudden you hear someone outside scream.
We rush outside because we're adventurers.
That's correct. You and just about everybody else in the guild.
Yes, I know. Everyone goes outside.
You see a woman who is halfway. So let me get you the map here, so I can show you exactly where. Where's that little cut paste thing? There it is. So here's the part of the map here.
Wow, that's tiny.
Well, where that little star is where you guys are running halfway through the map.
Okay.
You can hold off on your purchases for now, Jeff. You can't. We're not buying it right now.
Shopping episodes next time, okay?
Yeah. No, I'll talk after the adventure because I don't have time to look things up that you guys are buying. So, anyway, you run there and you see it's a woman. She's holding her child, and her child has a big chunk ripped out of his neck as if something bit him.
Does it look human or animal?
Are you a forensic expert?
I do have medical
you can kind of
diagnosis.
tell, though.
All
I
right,
can
okay. It
diagnose
does not
medical
look like a
things.
human. It does not look like an animal because it was smaller.
Smaller human type body.
But something
Okay.
just bit into this child's neck.
Yes.
Is the child still alive? Can we
No, the
attempt to
child.
save
The
him?
child is dead. He bled to death. You take a closer look. Those that have medical, you take a closer look. You can give me a roll for your medicals. I believe it's the first one for a diagnosis.
Diagnosis, yeah. 14, I'm under.
Anybody else have medical?
No, it's just me and Shep.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't.
I was just making sure.
Oh, I do actually.
All right, then you may roll 2 so you can take a look.
No, 18. Yeah, that's under.
Okay. So the two of you get in, look real close, and you can see that it was human teeth mark. This thing ripped a big chunk out of the neck of the child and basically ate it.
I think we know where our demon is.
Yes, I do.
I need everybody to roll. I wish they had a perception roll than making you guys roll under your IQ.
Just make one.
I'm gonna have to make one up. So I'm probably just gonna steal the one from later on from Riffs, which was just a D20 roll.
Oh, that would work.
Yeah, but I need to be able to give you guys some type of bonus other than flat rolls because it's kind of cheesy doing that.
Yeah.
I'll think of something. For now, roll into your IQ.
Got it.
All right, let me pick my dice. Let's see if this is lucky.
What did you get, Geoff?
9.
9, okay.
I got 99.
Well,
I got 93.
Wow.
Oh, wait. We're rolling percentage? Hold on.
Yeah.
I rolled the wrong one. Hold on.
Oh,
No,
Oh.
I had 25. No.
did you roll under it? No, David.
36 now.
Nobody rolled under it.
Well, yeah, because my IQ's like 12. I mean,
Even if you had like superhuman genius 30 IQ,
you're still not going.
There's still a percentage chance, but you know what? I'll just randomly roll here too. That's fine. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. David, since you're kind of standing around going, because you don't have any medical stuff and you don't care at the moment that much, you notice that you notice that there is in the very edge of the shadows of the group, there is a man dressed in black who's kind of drifting away from the group as if like he noticed that you saw him. And he's starting to pick up his pace and run away. He's a good 60 feet away from you at this point as you kind of realize it. Because you look over and you're like, don't see anything. And you do one like a double take. You're like, is that a guy in black? No. Wait. Yes, it is. He's running. Like that. Since you failed the roll. So I'm trying to give you something.
Yeah. And who all was looking at the body?
Corey and Steven. Geoff doesn't have medical, so he was kind of next to you.
Okay. So I'll hit you and say, hey, there's a fella there. Come on. And just start running off after him.
Okay.
All right.
Geoff, you run too?
Shout. this
Lord,
way.
I'm guessing everyone saw or heard that. So,
I don't know. David said he just tapped you, so.
Yeah,
Lord Lee says, there he is. And is there a horse nearby?
No, there's no horse nearby.
I was like,
what just appeared?
Yeah,
I mean, it's a village. I mean, there could be someone.
They have
riding
horses
around.
in the
Your horse just pops up.
In their own stables. That they don't let them randomly roam around. Sorry. I made a point
Well-
to be stables to say stables. So
Okay.
There's a pig
Oh.
nearby.
you might be able to find a pig or
I don't think the pig's gonna work, but
Catch the nearest dog. Yeah.
actually, that's a gnome. You could probably do that.
All right. So David goes running off after that. Geoff, you say there he
Lordy.
is.
Yeah, and I guess Lord Lee takes days too.
I mean, you guys gonna pick up on there he is?
Yeah, I mean, there he is, and he starts running. I'm gonna start following and be like, all right.
Screw
we're
this
already
child.
looking for a man
Throw
in
the-
black, so.
throw the child aside. Screw this child. We got
It's
this.
already dead. Let's just go.
That's wonderful, guys.
No. We take off because we hear the.
There
thing
he
again.
is.
Yeah,
So you guys are
there he
running,
is.
and you see that he runs this way, and I'll show you another part of the map with where he goes to. And you see where that red arrow at the top is? He goes right to the back of the house around that way, and he disappears.
This is Lord Master Leopold Grant's house and Lady Victoria's house.
Yeah, he goes behind the
Okay.
house, and you don't see his vision. By the time you get there, you just don't see anything at all. Like he's gone.
Any secret doors?
Okay. Yeah, search the area.
You guys can search the area. Go ahead. Those that have the skill, David.
Nobody else can.
You guys could do under your IQ,
69.
which is a fail, but a cool number.
I
Nobody
got
fails.
9. That's under my IQ.
I definitely didn't pass.
Nope.
David got 69, and then you get a second chance. Don't
Yeah.
forget.
Oh yeah, that's right. Haha. It's
70.
53. I made it lower at least.
Everybody's
got
looking
under
around, and then Corey, you're running around the house, and you trip over a stone, and you look at the stone, and you're like, "Huh," and you lift it up, and you see a door behind the house that's kind of in the foundation, slide to the side, and there's some steps heading down.
Guys, over here.
Lord Lee goes over there.
I
You
showed
guys
them.
see exactly what I described him. There's like a little passageway heading downwards into the darkness. You guys head down there, I assume.
Yes.
Yep.
It looks like he went
Weapons
this way. Let's
drawn.
go.
Okay, hold on a second here.
Yes, weapons drawn.
So this goes down. Yeah, weapons drawn. That's fine. This goes
I like
down
how Corey has this little sling. Like, I'm ready.
with a rock in it. He's like, you guys run down here, and it's kind of like a sewage system for the village. Maybe a very early version of it. It's pretty deep, though. But underneath the house here, there's a lot of water on the ground, and the water seems to be flooding into what looks like a grate. On the far side of the room, there is a pedestal, and on the pedestal, there is a book. It's very dusty. It's dank. The book looks moldy, but that's the only thing in the room other than the grate where the water is draining out of. The grate is looks like someone could move it and jump into it.
Do you
And
think?
a book?
Yeah, what does the book say? Look at the book. What's its title, Vince?
You open the book, touch the book, or just look at the book?
I've learned my lesson. I open the book, but with claws between my fingers, so I don't actually touch it.
With claws between your fingers?
Cloth.
Oh, I got it. And who else is there looking at it?
Lord Lee's
I'm
looking at the
checking the
grate.
grate. Yeah.
I'm going down the grate.
Well, that's what I asked. I asked, thanks
Okay,
to
so
go down the
Lord Lee and Corey, Nova, sorry. When you open the book, there's a flash of light.
Lord Lee didn't look at the book. He looked at the grate.
grate. Oh,
I heard opposite.
just me.
Then fine.
Just me.
There's a flash of light, and Corey disappears.
Fucking shit. It's like, I know this, motherfucker.
You guys see the darkness lights up real quick and then fades away as you're trying to figure out how to remove the grate because there's no obvious way to remove it.
He got teleported, didn't he?
You just don't know. You look for him, you don't see him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this happened before when I hit the lettering where Lord Torvald disappeared.
Yeah, it's something
And
similar
ended
to
up
that.
in the
Yeah.
treasure room. He teleported.
All right, let's follow him then.
All right. We all touched the book.
All right, you touch the book, nothing happens. You need to open the book.
Lord Lee opens the book.
Does Seran go over there too?
Unfortunately.
And old Gnomey?
Yep.
Okay. You open the book, a flash of light, and you all of a sudden you're kind of blinded for a few moments, and then when you're finally able to see again, you see Nova standing there, and you look like you're in the middle of a stable, and there's all hay around you and horses. If you want to jump on a horse now, Geoff, by all means.
Do I recognize the stable?
Yes, you
is
do.
it the guild stable.
It's the guild stable.
Lord Lee, since he would suspect that this would be the place where that person,
Yeah,
with black
it
cloak would
immediately
go,
looks like that's where he escaped.
he
to.
would start looking for tracks. Obviously, it's a stable, so all the human tracks are there anyway. So any fresh prints?
Fresh Prince? He's not
Of
here.
Bel Air.
No, you don't see Will Smith anywhere.
But no, he looks for fresh tracks in the stable.
No, there are no fresh
Since
tracks.
since we went into a kind of a basement or a cellar, maybe there'd be
Yeah.
like mud or something.
Nope, don't see anything other than the track that you guys left when you peered.
He might not went this way.
Well, then we can run back and try the grate if you want.
I guess so. That would be the thing.
Okay.
So the
And-
book was a red herring.
Well-
that-
Book seemed like an
I
easy
mean,
way to
we couldn't
escape,
even
but-
get we couldn't get the grate off of there anyway. I mean, we were right behind him. Right? We weren't that far behind. I mean, he took off running and so did we. So
Yeah.
He still had some distance on us, though.
He had some distance on you, yeah.
yeah.
And he's very
60
he was
feet.
very athletic, David. I forgot to mention that.
Oh, okay.
He was a
So
very
he could
athletic
easily
David.
just boom, lift that grate, no problem.
Oh yeah. He's an Olympic
okay,
athlete,
gotcha.
so he's got 4 gold medals and
Okay.
Is the stable guy? What's his name nearby?
Stable
I don't
hand.
remember. Yeah. What's
his name was Naz. He's the
LeBouf.
his name? Nas.
Not LeBouf. What? Naz
It's
the
Naz
stable
near-
hand. It was a little dwarf. Yeah.
Is he nearby?
He is in there. He's doing something with the hay, fetching the hay, whatever you call it.
Hey, Naz, have you seen anybody come through here recently?
Oh, hey, where'd you come from?
Nope. I've just been here by myself, and I didn't think anyone else was here. So, what are you doing here?
Yeah, we're not sure ourselves.
Makes sense.
There might be there. That person in the black hood might still be in here. Are the doors closed?
Yes, the doors are closed. Yeah, because he was basically, putting the hay in for the horses for the night, and getting ready to.
All
So-
right.
Are
Let's
the
start
horses
checking the,
acting spooked or anything, or are they perfectly calm?
They are perfectly calm.
So they're used to people appearing out of nowhere.
Horses don't give a fuck. They're like, whatever. They just continue
Actually,
to
that
pull.
would shock them. That would shock them. If somebody just pops in front of them, they would be scared. They would go, "Nay,
What was that again?
nothing. That was nothing."
I want to know, what did the horse do? What did the horse do, Corey?
The horse pondered its existence.
Oh, okay. Yeah, fine. No, the horses seem calm. They just don't seem to care. They didn't even react when you showed up.
My character says in Dwarvish. I know old Gnome would probably realize it's like we need to check the haystacks around here.
Who are you talking
I mean,
to?
you-
The old Gnome?
I'm talking in general.
He's talking. in
I'm talking out
Dwarven.
loud.
By it, just like in general.
Just
like,
randomly you say in Dwarven, we need to check the haystacks, hoping somebody hears you.
Obviously, I would say it loud enough to the old Gnome and possibly the stable hand would definitely hear.
David, do you speak Dwarven?
I do.
Okay. Do
Yeah,
you
he does,
say
doesn't he?
anything?
So
Because the
do
rest
I.
of you guys all do?
I don't, so I have no idea what.
Well, you would see what we were starting to do, right? Would you have
Yep.
enough intelligence to realize, hey, they're
Wow.
checking the haystacks?
Enough intelligence.
Yes, I would. Thank you.
All right then.
He mumbles something that Seran, old Gnomey recognize, and I guess you guys nod and start doing it, and then you catch on, Nova.
I just start swimming through the hay.
All right, you Scrooge McDuck through the hay.
I wouldn't catch on to that. You'd have to be like searching.
Everybody's searching through hay. So are you. I mean, Naz is like, all right, and he starts looking with you guys, and about 20 minutes later, you've messed up the entire thing that he just fixed. He's pissed. You find nothing.
I have a feeling again that the book was a red herring and just got us out of the person's way.
Then I guess we have to go back and look for clues. Sorry, Naz. I give him a gold piece. Be like, sorry.
He looks at the gold piece and says, thanks.
What? He's a stable hand. How much money does he make?
He makes 90 grand a year, okay?
No, he does not.
With benefits and
With
dental.
benefits, dental, everything.
Fuck no.
You gave him the equivalent of $1.
Yeah, who wants to be an adventurer? Be a stable hand.
Right?
Yeah.
Longer.
He
Well,
makes-
thing is, those occupations are all filled up. Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. They're not hiring right now. Please inquire in 6 months again. Maybe they'll consider it.
All right, we head back to the room,
The
Naz-
guild- or you talking about the cellar?
the cellar. Yeah.
Naz mumbles something in Dwarven that basically says assholes that only 3 people understand.
Actually, that everyone but me understands.
I said 3 people,
Yes.
which I guess you guys kind of smile and get annoyed, but smile because you know that He was mostly directing it.
Yeah.
Coin asshole. So
What? I
Anyway.
apologize. It's like I'm sorry.
Hey,
that
hey,
we
hey!
disturbed it, and I
He
gave
was
him a
just telling
gold.
you. He was just telling you what a nice guy you were for giving him a gold piece.
Yes, that's why he shot me those evil eyes. Yes, because he was.
That's
doing...
dwarven culture, sir. Please don't.
So you guys head back down the steps into the sewage type area underneath the house. You go back to the graded area and start.
Hey, maybe we should check this book again.
No, I actually, Lord Lee takes the book and puts it in his backpack.
You can't,
Doesn't open it.
No, you can't remove it for whatever reason. It doesn't remove from the pedestal.
He lights it on fire. No, I'm just
Fine, you
kidding.
light it on
If
fire.
I can't have it, no one can.
That's not a bad idea. They can't use it as fast transport anymore.
Good point.
I
And it lights the rest of the house on fire.
I help him burn the book.
All right, so hopefully that doesn't burn down the rest of the house or anything like that.
Yeah, it's okay.
Instead, it's on a pedestal. We can just let it burn.
It's on a
and then-
pedestal under the sewers where it's
Yeah,
very
Yeah,
moist.
besides, he's rich. He's insured. I'm pretty
it's
sure.
stone anyway.
It is a sewage system, and you're burning stuff in it.
Yeah, well, there's water nearby, so
We're not in the sewers. We're next to
Yeah.
the sewers.
We're next to it. We're sewer adjacent.
Okay, so you burn the book, and it just crumbles and falls. And the pedestal doesn't burn because it's made of stone. So, but the book burns away.
Lord Lee pushes the pedestal over.
Now he's just being petty.
Yeah, now he's just really being petty. The pedestal
right,
just
let's see-
stands back up again.
All right, so sewer grade it is.
Yeah.
So Lord Lee pushed over the pedestal, and you see the sewer grate opens.
Fuck you, Lord Lee.
What can I tell you? I just know these things.
Honestly, that's what I wrote down. You have to move. You have to move the pedestal. Well, pushing it, knocking it over would work. So I didn't think you guys
All
would
right.
focus so much on the fucking pedestal. So
Well, whatever. Well, the grate's open.
you have
wanna
to
go first,
It
Scout?
goes downwards in a
Yeah.
slope, so kind of like a slide.
Do we smell any? Does it smell like methane down there?
Well-
Butane? Something explodes?
It smells disgusting. Yeah, that's vomit worthy. But I mean, you guys are adventurers. You can handle it, right?
If we lay a torch to the top, will the rest of it just ignite?
Care to find out?
All right, Lord Lee does not go into the sewers yet, but yeah, he lights a torch and
I think you just killed David because he just jumped down the slide.
David didn't say he went down yet.
He did.
That
Actually,
was Corey.
he went, wee!
He
No,
did.
that was David.
He said, "I jumped down."
Yeah.
So
Well, duck.
Lord Lee goes, poof. David, as you're sliding down this, sliding down this slide, like you're having the best time of your life, a little bit of a smell. You're like, you know what?
Hey, that's all right.
I've seen worse in my life, whatever. It starts getting really hot.
Fireball behind you.
And you kind of look over your shoulder, and there's a giant fireball right on your ass. And unfortunately, you're going to get burned, bro. Sorry.
Unless he hits the bottom and gets
Oh,
into the
then you
water.
can always get underneath the water.
Yeah, I mean, it's disgusting, but he won't burn.
You gotta give him that chance at least.
I don't have to give him any chance. Be quiet, all
All
right?
right.
Now, David, you're going to have to give me a super, super high dodge roll.
All right.
Grit it.
Add your dodge
Ha,
bonus.
no.
What'd you get?
5.
Oh, wow.
Old Gnomey's gonna lose a
bonuses?
beer.
Yeah, I only have a +2 to dodge.
He could have used that ring.
I don't think that would have helped.
Yeah, Corey with your +8.
Yeah, but maybe you know what? It really was me who went down the slide, Vince. Yeah, let me roll.
No. David went wee, and Jacob blew up the sewers. So, all right. So, instead of gliding out and then going plunk into the water, you go woohoo like a big explosion across the sewage.
Shot across the sewer.
You take 11 points of damage to your
Still
health.
fun.
11
All right.
points of damage to your health. You hit the wall full force, taking an additional 4 points of damage to your health.
But wouldn't that hit his armor?
No, that's health.
No.
Yeah.
Mm.
Are you still alive?
Oh yeah, he's
Oh, okay.
alive.
Good.
He's not even at half health yet.
I know he's not even
No.
he's not even phased. He's just like, yeah, whatever, fine.
I
sure.
am exactly half health.
Oh.
And then you fall on a bunch of spikes. That takes the rest of your health away.
Okay. All right. Now I'm dead.
Okay.
Now he's at half health.
Yeah, and you fall into the sewage water, and you know.
Cools your burns.
Ew.
Old Gnomey, you
Yeah,
okay down
That's
there?
so good. Nice to have sewage water on my burns.
Cools them off.
Why did you light that torch and toss it down there?
Yeah, you should have done that before he went down there.
Oh, I didn't think he would do it that fast.
You saw him go wee.
Well, I was
since
in
it
the
was-
process. I didn't.
Let's slowly strike.
Go ahead, David, and give me a percentage roll, please.
Okay.
Let's see if you're conscious.
17.
You're lucky.
Haha.
I was this close to looking at that trauma chart that you might possibly have some trauma going on. Temporary, but you might have some trauma.
I mean, wait, that's 71.
Shut up. The only person in the world that wants trauma for his character. Now, you hit the wall.
Makes it interesting.
I mean, I'll give you trauma if you really want trauma. I don't really care. Here we go. Here we go.
Roll percentage.
So you do take half of your hit points at once, so it's kind of like a real big shock to your system. And then you hit the ground, and yeah, you're going to have some temporary bullshit going on here. So give me another percentage roll, David.
All right. 95.
This is so dumb.
Okay.
So I'm just going to tell you out loud. I don't care because they'll eventually figure it out. So you rolled a neurosis, pretty much. You have a neurosis problem going on here. You have the fear of success.
Fear of success.
Mom always says you weren't any good. Character will self-sabotage himself during critical moments. The following minuses apply during critical or high-pressured moments. Battle, danger, things like that. People watching you do something. And minus 15 to all skills. Minus 3 to hit, parry, dodge, damage. And you have this for
3 rounds.
3 hours.
Okay.
When you kind of come to, you're just like, you start remembering when your mom was like, "You're so worthless. You're nothing good. You're gonna be
Constantly beat you.
I'm gonna say you remember your mom beating you.
Yeah. You're just gonna become a thief when you grow up." I caught you stealing
I
that
was a-
candy.
I was a fourth born serf. I got hungry.
Yeah. So anyway,
You're starved.
you don't know what happened other than you felt a big blast and
Your
you hit
brother
the
became
wall.
a knight.
Wait, what do you feel again?
A big blast. And you don't know why that happened. I mean, you maybe think you hit a spark or something, but what are you guys gonna do now?
I'm gonna shout down. Are you still alive, old Gnomey?
He's out.
You there, old
You're out
Gnomey?
for the time being, just until they get down there. That's all.
All right, so we'll hop down.
Hey guys, I found a magical ring and a bunch of ash.
What?
I found a magical ring and a bunch of ash.
Oh.
There would have been a magical sling.
Yeah, I was gonna say, hey, look at this sling.
Magical sling.
You guys
All right.
slide down the slide, and you make Lord Lee go first, obviously, so he doesn't light another freaking match. When you guys get down there,
it should
you
be
see,
clear for a while.
Yeah, it should be clear because
and when you guys get down, you see old Gnomey kind of floating in the water.
I'm gonna try and treat him.
All right. Yeah, you go over to him.
give him mouth to mouth.
5. I got under my medical.
Okay, you smack him in the face, and he wakes up.
That's how we treat people.
That's how you treat people.
No, Mama, no.
Are you okay, old Gnomey?
Oh, yeah. I'll be okay. Don't. It's a little toasty in here, but it'll be all right.
Okay. Based on the burns you have, if you have any potions, I'd strongly advise you to drink them.
No, I'll hold off on that.
Okay.
I probably deserve whatever happened to me.
We need to continue.
Yes, we
In
do.
this room, you see a chest floating in the water, like a treasure chest, literally a
How
treasure
deep?
chest. It's like what old Gnome could stand up. It's not that deep. It was just he was floating because he fell into the water. That's all. So for him, it's waist deep. For you guys, would be knee deep.
Yeah, like knee deep.
But it's just floating. There's a little chest floating.
Hmm.
There is one way out of this room. The tunnel goes down to the east.
Anyone else feel that that's a trap of some kind?
I absolutely think it's a trap. But
But he's gonna go over and open it anyway.
So I'll grab the chest.
I'm not gonna. He's not gonna grab the chest. But does it have any handles on the side?
Yes, it would. It would have a handle on the side. Yeah.
Lord Lee would take his spear and adjust it to where the head of the spear goes in the handle and pulled it out of the water.
Okay. So you kind of pull it out with your spear like this. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. It's light enough that you can do that. You hear something banging around in the chest.
Okay. Well, who
It has
wants
a-
to be the one to open it?
It has a little
That would
lock
probably
on
be
it.
the rogue.
Yeah. Well, I can try to pick locks too.
I can't reach it up there.
That's
You
true.
gotta put it down.
Put it on the ground.
Lord Lee puts it on the ground away from the water.
Is it locked?
I mean, yes. I mean, you can't open it.
Okay, you said there was a lock on it. You didn't say the lock was locked.
Yeah, he's got a good point.
Yeah, okay, let me re-describe it. There is a lock on it. You can see the keyhole. That's my bad.
Okay. Let's see. Pick lock 17. I rolled a 12.
You hear click.
All right.
Open the lid.
Everybody
And
dies with an explosion.
Guys.
Good night, everybody. No. You open it up and you see gauntlets in there.
Gauntlets.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, are they leather, metal, what?
They're leather gauntlets. Hard leather gauntlets.
See, I can recognize weapon quality,
Okay.
but not armor quality.
Yeah, same here.
They look
All
like
right.
gloves.
Well,
the gauntlets are have a silver trim to them.
If anybody else wants to try them on, or I'll try them on. You know what?
I'm not a
yeah, in
guy.
case they're magic, you don't have anything magical yet. You go ahead
There
and
you
take them.
go. Take these
You know what? Let's
random gauntlets.
Let's try. Let's have a little fun. Lord Lee puts on
I
the
step
gauntlets.
away from Lord Lee.
Lord Lee becomes a god.
You put the gauntlets on.
Lord Lee puts the gauntlets on.
All right, so you put the gauntlets on, and you're like, all right, yeah, cool. I mean, you really wouldn't know. I mean, you feel a little bit different, but you're not sure.
Okay.
You feel like maybe your metabolism is a little faster.
I feel my metabolism, even though I don't know what that is, feels a little faster.
I'm telling you out of character, dopus.
Oh. I feel pretty good, guys. Everything seems to be a little bit
better way of describing things. Also, another way of describing things. Also, normally at this point in the day, you'd be tired of walking around. Now you're kind of like, yeah, all right, yeah.
I
feel
feel a little bit more
better.
rejuvenized, energized,
There you go.
resuscitized.
Uh,
Not a word.
things that you were carrying don't feel as heavy anymore.
Feeling good.
Yeah.
Feeling a little lighter on my feet.
Well,
We'll
that's
get
good.
them identified properly later, but for now, I'm assuming they have health benefits.
I
Our
guess
quarry
so.
is escaping.
I
Oh,
was.
of course.
So I'm pretty sure they're long gone at this point.
Well, there's
We
only one
should
way to.
still continue and look for clues.
We got teleported across town, if you don't remember that.
Let's keep going. We'll keep moving forward.
Okay, fine. You keep moving forward into another section of the sewage area, and it's just a regular square area that looks like it's a dump off area, so to speak,
Go on.
which leads into another room, and there is a like a nice stone gate on the wall, and there's a staircase heading upwards.
Here's where he might have gone.
Well,
I mean, the
there's
gate
only one way
doesn't
to
look
be
locked.
sure.
It just looks closed. I mean, you could probably easily just open it and walk up the steps. It kind of... Best way I could describe it is this is where they would probably go down and just kind of dump shit into the sewer. Best way to describe it back then, because they really didn't have a sewage system. This is like the earliest form of a sewage system. So they'd actually have slaves do like the dumpage and stuff. So
All right. I guess we should follow anything else in here, just that.
that's just it, yeah.
All right, let's go up these steps.
The steps head upwards, and it goes to a door, and you can hear some people talking. You're like...
Do they sound like they're casual talk?
Yeah, casual talk. You know, like, oh, we're going to have some wine. Oh, I wonder what happened to the children.
Whoa, that flesh was tasty. Whoa.
Quick, grab my black robes.
Yes.
You recognize the voice as Master Grant.
So, are we back at the mansion?
Yes, this looks like it's the dumping ground for the mansion.
Obviously, the mansion is the dumping ground.
Didn't we go behind his house
Yeah.
Kind of went underneath his house, yeah.
And then we went
to
underneath.
then
his
go
house.
down to the sewer? Then we walked away from his house and we're back at his house.
Well, we're also basing this on Corey thinking that that house was Master Graham's house.
That's true. That is true.
This is Master Grant's house. I mean,
Yes, and that's why we can hear him absolutely above us right now.
well, Seran, what
All
do you
right,
think?
stroll through the door.
Should I was going to say, hold on now, no.
Okay.
Hold on, Gnomey. As he goes forward, I grab and say, hold on a second. Hold on a second.
I like how Nova could just kind of pick him up. He's like he's still trying to walk forward.
Seran, do you think we should enter into Master Grant's house unannounced?
No.
You can at least knock.
What makes you think that it's his house?
Because that's him on the other side. That's right. You two don't know what he sounds like. We do.
Only you.
No, Seran was
Oh,
there.
yeah, Sarah would
Darren
know
was
too, yeah,
there.
that's right.
Yeah, we know what he sounds like. So I was like, yeah, we should go around to the front.
I'm worried
Okay.
if we're going back to his
how
house. This is where the
Yes,
murderer fled
Yes,
to.
David, I know you're trying to piece this together, but go ahead.
How far did we walk down the tunnel in the sewer?
About 12 feet.
I don't know, maybe like 20, 30 feet. He's got a big house.
No, it's a huge house, supposedly. Yes, that's what Vince described it
Okay.
as.
Okay, so it's really not unheard of that this would be still under his house.
All right. Here's a question, right?
It's imagination,
We're-
David, okay? Imagine
We're
it.
underneath. We're underneath his house. He might not know we're here.
He doesn't know you're
Can't-
there.
Can we kind of peek out? Maybe sneak a look?
You want to open the door and look?
Yes.
I
Fling
would've-
open the door. It's like, hey!
I would advise against that, Lord.
It's a
Lee.
great method.
I mean, but we
You're
could
gonna learn everything you need to know right then.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, if he doesn't know you're there,
This door is now the coin in the middle of the room.
there's also a burnt skeleton next door.
No, it's like we can go around to the front and knock on it and say, hey, did anyone recently leave or come back to your house?
Or the person in black robe is in here, and that's their secret exit or entrance.
Yes, I'm assuming that's what it is.
Okay, so if we take a peek, we can kind of figure out where it is in his house.
But Lord Lee or Lord Master Grant is talking casually with someone else, which means most likely it's either the person he's talking to or him, but we can't tell because there's more than one person there.
What I
Who else is
recommend
there?
we do is we go back to Rue, see if she's found any way to find out who the possessed person is. Because as of now, we can only suspect the demons possessed somebody in Lord Grant's household.
And she could
The
put her
voice of
magic clues
reason.
on old Gnomey.
We have
Perfect.
a location. Let's see if we have a way of ascertaining who it is now.
That is a brilliant idea. Let us do that.
She said a couple hours and not much time has passed, so.
It's like a total of 15, 20 minutes. No, actually, a couple hours did pass because we were waiting.
Sure. I don't
You
have
were waiting.
I don't have information for you. She's going to tell you that. I'm guaranteeing it because I don't have that
You
written
can tell me
down.
about the gloves.
Yeah, you can go about the
Well,
gloves.
other than kicking down the door and killing everybody in the household,
Who's got to kick down a door? I bet it's unlocked. Look, see.
Hey,
Open the door.
I have not let go of you. I've kept my hand on you.
You're
Oh, you're just a tiny little mage.
I'm actually not, but
I like how old Gnome refers to people taller than him as it's shorter than he is.
so are you going to shove open the door or
I'm preventing him from
I'm just
doing
gonna
that.
open it.
all right.
Well, you
I squirm free.
can't. You're being You're kind of.
I
being
was like,
restrained.
no. I should be strong enough to restrain the gnome.
He's just lifting you up like a child.
And I do the child tactic, and I just go limp.
Squirm, don't start squirming.
All right, yeah. So David does the child tactic as you holding up his armor. He slithers out of it like a child would do with a shirt or something. So
Sarah,
you're sans your armor at the moment, and you run
Okay.
through the door like a child would do.
I don't run
Daddy,
through
I love
it.
you.
I do run up to it, but I open it up just calmly. I don't want to alarm the guy.
All right,
As we
you
open
the door
possibly
and
in
you
his house.
what?
I said I don't want to alarm the guy as we're opening a door in his house, possibly.
Yes. You can see that you entered like a kitchen type area, and you see Master Grant. His back is turned to you, and he's talking to a red-headed woman standing in front of him. You've never seen her before. The rest of you who have been in his house have never seen her before, and he's just talking, and they don't seem to notice you because you're on the other side of the kitchen.
and he's 3 feet tall.
Yeah. You did open a
Behind the counter,
you did
right?
open
You're
a
underneath the
door,
counter.
so it's thinking. From that point of view of them, it's a servant door to go into the sewer and dump shit. So if they heard the noise, they just assumed the servant was doing something. They're in a kitchen, so. But a servant probably will see you. So
Okay, I think we got a good position. It looks like a kitchen. Let's go ahead and close the door.
Grab the gnome, yank him back.
Yeah, I just pull the door back close. There we go. That's who it is, a red-headed lady, and that guy. I guess was that the guy that you were talking about?
Oh, we've all seen him before. He was the one making the speech. Remember?
Right.
yes, try not to be any more louder, old Gnomey. I can just picture him like screaming behind the door.
Yes, that's what I'm like.
We don't have a servant with a Midwestern accent.
I'm pretty sure Seran just has his just face palming just nonstop.
If I were Seran,
this
I'd be
point-
face-bombing.
yeah, I am, but I'm debating.
Yeah.
We need information, and honestly, it could be anybody in this person's household. We have no proof. We would just look like fools if we spoke to them. If somebody came to my household like that, I would show them the door immediately, if I was generous. So yeah, in Saren's mind, he's like, we need more information or some way to ascertain who is possessed. All we're doing now is, had we confronted the person individually, we would have had them. But now they're in the safety and not being anonymous again, and anybody we accuse could be completely innocent or could be the demon, but we have no way of proving it. So all we would do is look like raving lunatics. We need to leave.
That was Seran in character talking to everybody, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we need to leave.
Okay. I'm
Got
fine
the
with that.
answer?
You wanted answers of who was behind the door. I got you your answer there.
I knew who was behind the door.
You didn't know who else was. You knew one person. There were two people.
So as you guys are standing there, you do hear some more mumbling and talking, and you hear a name, Mistress Kiana,
Ooh.
and you heard Ceremony. As you guys were
Mistress
talking,
Kiana,
as you
black
guys were
robe.
kind of talking back and forth, you guys, it was kind of like that. In the middle of Seran, every other word, you hear Mistress Kiana, yes, the ceremony, yes, I'll be ready. Yes.
That sounds like I was successful, I think.
You got lucky. Now be
Lord
quiet.
Torvald.
I want to hear more. before
Sounds
you're up
like
to the
I was
door.
successful in that endeavor. So I scream and run down the stairs.
What the f-
Okay.
Lord Lee follows quickly. Bye.
Yes. We have to make a hasty retreat now.
So, what? Are you just like, like Home Alone style? Or
Seran does the same thing. He probably chases. He's actually probably ahead of everyone else.
Seran, is probably going to run down the steps and, God, David.
It's like chasing a small child. Like, put your clothes back on.
You're an adult
So
gnome, okay?
he screams, waves his hands in the air, runs down the steps, and you guys are just like, after he does that, you hear, what was that noise? I'm sorry, that noise.
Lord Torvald,
And you hear
sword
boom,
fighting.
boom, 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 like footsteps heading your way. You guys are like, oh crap, and you run down the steps,
we take off.
run into the sewage, head back the way you came. You see the door open up because you can see the light from it because it's kind of dark down there, and you hear someone boom, 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 boom coming down the steps. You guys are heading back.
Like burnt gnome down here.
Why does it smell like a burnt gnome? And you could see somebody as you're way down the hallway heading back towards the other part of the sewer. It kind of wraps around. You could see Master Grant kind of looking around going, I don't see anybody. Did one of the servants fall? Oh well. And he just goes back up the steps.
He doesn't care.
Just drowning in the sewage. It doesn't matter.
It's a servant. I got at least 20 more of those things.
Yeah, you know what? Screw it.
They're a dime a dozen.
But that is all the time we have this week, folks. I am Vince, not sitting with Steven playing Seran.
Geoff playing Victor of Liam Brightwood.
Dude playing old Gnome.
And Corey playing the adult. Good night.
Good night. You've been listening to the Palladium Megaverse podcast. This podcast is Palladium Fantasy 1E. The Megaverse is copyright and trademarked by PalladiumBooks.com. For more information on their products, please go to their website. If you'd like to help support this website, please go to RollHigherDie.com. Thank you.